we have come to the last part of our discussion of animal tissue. We have talked about so far about epithelial tissue, connective tissue, and today we are going to talk about the muscular tissue and the nervous tissue. Muscular tissue is found in the muscles, but there are some more story to it because they are of three types. We can divide them as skeletal muscle or striated muscle, smooth muscle or unstriated muscle, and cardiac muscle. Now, where are they located? Let's take a detailed look. The skeletal muscle or the striated muscle tissue is present in the organs that we can move at our own will. So, they are present in the voluntary muscles. They are the voluntary muscle tissues. Now, why the name striated? Because throughout their length, they have alternate dark and light bands. The dark and light bands give them an appearance of striation. So, they are known as the striated muscle. They are also called the skeletal muscle. Since they are present in the organs that we can move at our own will, so they are present in our arms, we can easily lift our arms, so a striated muscle is moved. We can walk with our legs, so a striated muscle or a skeletal muscle moves. Our face, neck, all have striated muscle. They have striations throughout their length and they also have proper nucleus present inside the cells. The second type is called the unstriated muscle or the smooth muscle. As the name suggests, there is no striation present. So, there is no light and dark bands throughout their lengths. So, they are called the unstriated muscle. Now, where are they located? They are present in organs that cannot be moved at our own will. So, they are present in the involuntary organs. They are present in our alimentary canal. The alimentary canal helps the food to move from our mouth to the stomach. Alimentary canal has a movement which is due to the unstriated muscle present in the walls of the alimentary canal. And that movement is known as peristalsis. Because of peristalsis, the food moves from the mouth down into the alimentary canal. Similarly, unstriated muscle or the smooth muscle is also present in intestine, kidney and the walls of the alimentary canal. And it has a very peculiar shape. It is not something like striated muscle. They have no striations, but the cells are spindle shaped with prominent nucleus and tapering ends. The third type is known as the cardiac muscle. From the name only, we can guess the location of the muscle. It is located in the hearts. It is also an involuntary muscle. The pumping of the heart cannot be controlled by our own will. It is continuously beating. So, the cardiac muscle is the only muscle tissue that never gets tired. It moves from the beginning of birth of a human being and it only stops when a human being stops living. So, it is involuntary. But what is the peculiarity of cardiac muscle? Because it is branched in structure. None of the other tissues like striated and unstriated muscle tissues were branched. But the cardiac muscle is branched. It is short, but it also has striations present in it. And it also has nucleus. The last is the nervous tissue. So, The nervous tissue is located in the nervous system. Our nervous system comprises of the brain and the spinal cord. So the brain and the spinal cord is made up of the neurons or the cells of the nervous tissue. So the name of the cells of the nervous tissue is neuron. Neuron has a very peculiar structure. They are made up of a star-like cell body. The cell body also is known as cyton. Inside the cell body, there is a proper nucleus, as we can see in the picture. And from the cell body, there are some finger-like projections that are growing outside. And these are known as the dendrites. Now, from the cell body, there is one long process that has grown outward, and it is known as the axon. Axon has a branched terminal end that is known as the axon terminal. The axon has different parts that has been pointed out in the picture. They are myelin sheath, Schwann cells and node of Ranvier. About these portions of the neuron, you will know in the higher classes. Now we are very eager to know what does the neuron do. The nervous system is actually responsible for exchanging information from our body with our external surrounding. So neuron and the nervous tissue is actually communicating messages inside our body and in between our body with the external environment. So this is all about the animal tissue, and with this class we have completed the first chapter, which is plant tissue and animal tissue. With all the tissues that have been mentioned in your book, you have to go through the name of the tissues, the type of the tissues, and where is it located and what does it do.